All right, everybody, we're live again. Friday, 10:30 a.m. We start every Friday, 10:30 a.m. We start our live. We're a little bit late today. We had some business to take care of, but it's okay. We're here. We're medicated. We want to have some conversation about business development and the coaching. Super excited about how our coaching group is going. So I want to just share a little bit about, first of all, what our coaching group looks like, and then why we even created the coaching group. And then I want to get Craig's feedback and thoughts on his piece of it too. So our coaching group is, first of all, it's a Facebook page, right? Loan Officer 15-Minute Playbook is the Facebook page. It's content around helping loan officers grow their business through business development ideas. And what it is, it's not just Craig and Phil and I sharing ideas. I should say Phil, Craig, and I. It's not us just sharing ideas, but the group is sharing ideas and helping each other too, which is the entire point. And then within that Facebook group, we have a series of workshops that we're running. The one that we're running right now, the first one, and the one we're running right now is about business development ideas for loan officers specifically. So it's a 30-day workshop, 20 calls in that 30 days. Each call is 15 minutes. Each call has a business development idea that people can implement day of. This isn't some big, long, drawn-out process or giving fluffy information about something you may be able to do one day. It's about actionable things that everybody can implement right away. And this is the theme that we're going to be carrying on throughout the year, is action items.
Well, so and they're current action items. Current action items. It's not like the playbook that you had from 5 years ago or 10 years ago that you dusted off the cover and say, here's my playbook for today. It's real-time actionable items based on current market conditions for the loan officer who's wanting to implement and grow their business. It's not something that we're pulling back from, 2000, 2005, which is why it excites me and it excites you, because we're literally having to come up with content every single week as to what's happening in the markets today, tomorrow, next month, next year. It's not what happened in the past, because as we both know, the past is the past. So that's why
the past is the past. And here's what I love too, though, is some things from the past work, right? And some things don't work. So we're talking about, most importantly, things that work today. So it's getting to toe to toe, but then we also talk about the social media, the digital aspect of the sales process and about the client acquisition process. So that's really what it's all about. And the feedback from the group has been pretty amazing. I mean, I've gotten on the phone with probably 7 or 8 of the people in the group. The people that come to the calls regularly, in this group, I look for people that come regularly so they would know and have some good feedback. And the feedback's A, been very positive. B, people respond right away, which is great. That shows that they want to engage. And it's also very relevant information. So they have very specific feedback. So that's been great. As for the why, so Craig and I talk to loan officers all over the country every day, and from various companies, from big to small and everything in between. There's some constant themes that come up as we're having these conversations, right? And one of those themes is the fact that people feel a sense of lack, or loan officers feel lack, or a little bit of frustration around the level of coaching and the level of coaching and mentorship that they're getting at their current companies. So they're frustrated because they're not getting it. And so then they're left looking at outside companies. So they're exploring all these different coaching companies. We all know the companies, and many of them do a good job, but they're frustrated with how expensive it is. It's expensive to get outside coaching. So for someone that's doing 5 deals a month that just wants to figure out how to get to 7 or 8, are they really going to spend $1,500 a month on coaching? They probably can, but do they want to? So we saw a void in there. We decided we would share what we're already doing internally, which is coaching and mentorship, custom business development plans to help people level up and do more business, connect with more people. And we're just sharing it with the loan officer population at large. And we've clearly struck a chord, because in our Facebook group, in less than a week before we even launched our first call, we had over 100 people in the Facebook group. Now we're up to, as we're going through this and sort of slowly adding people, we're up to about 170 people in the Facebook group. Now, by most Facebook group standards, that's not a huge number, But what I love is all 170, not all 100, but the vast majority of those 170 people are engaged. They're liking, they're commenting, they're reaching out to us, they're getting on the calls. So it's a very interactive group of people.
Well, it's impactful.
Yeah.
And, the biggest thing that we are doing is we are encouraging people to buy into the action plans, and most importantly, apply the action plans. And we've had some great success stories, and that makes me happy. Success stories make me happy. Seeing people actually winning and building a brand, not only for themselves, but for their family, for their clients, for their referral partners, is amazing. I think people are now, as they start to get to know us, as they start to understand our personalities, and that we're not full of shit, pardon my language, that we actually do care about people, that we actually do give a shit about them and their business. We're not trying to sell you on anything. We're not trying to do anything other than come from a genuine place of heart that says we care. We want to watch you succeed. Whether you succeed at our company or somewhere else, that's awesome, because we win together as a team. And by getting their buy-in, there's been some great success stories. By also listening to them and hearing what they're going through every single day, we can adapt our coaching to what is needed for them to help them continue to grow. And that's why I like it. It's fun. It's challenging for you and I to come up with the content, let's be honest, because it's basically week by week. There is no set standard of, okay, for the next 6 months, we're going to be doing these topics. No, it's literally week by week. So it's real-time coaching. And I don't know many companies out there that do real-time coaching. Do you?
You know what? I do. But again, they charge for it. So there are mortgage companies that invest, a ton of effort and have great coaching programs, but then they charge their loan officers. And I struggle with that a little bit.
Right.
In one sense, it's great because it does provide value, but I struggle with the monetary piece of it, because the company earns money on the efforts of the loan officer. Why do they have to earn money on the efforts of the coaching arm too?
Right.
And again, I know people that run these platforms, and they're great people and do a great job. But I look at myself. It was when I was an originator doing 5 deals a month, and I was just sort of starting to get momentum. Would I be okay with spending $1,500 a month to go next level?
Right.
If that's what it takes, that's what it takes. But why do that if I can get some decent coaching and mentorship and not have to pay for it? So we've built this community to do that, and it's free, right? And it's good. Yeah, it's good feedback. I mean, what better place? I don't want to inflate your ego anymore, but I'm just kidding. I love you. But the reality is, you're a $100 million a year producer. You've been doing this for 20 years. The systems, and you've made the mistakes, and you know what it takes to scale a business to a high level and maintain that level of production. What better place to learn from somebody that's doing it?
And there's a lot of coaches out there that aren't in the trenches right now.
Bingo.
And they have to rely on other people to teach them how to do it, when you have a point of contact, a point of source right here between us on how to do it, how to implement it, why you should implement. That's the biggest thing. Coaches will tell us, okay, go run this play, right? But they don't tell us why we should run the play or what we should be expecting after running the play. And like I said, we had a great success story where somebody showed up at a multi-million-dollar house. They didn't know what to say. They didn't know what to do, but we helped them. And now they've gotten a second meeting with not only them, but the team and everything else. It's just continued to build upon that. And, we have other people that are now converting referral partners at a higher rate because of it. So I love it. It's fun.
Because they're taking action. Taking action. Yeah.
Right. I love it. It's exciting. Go to loactionplan.com. You can get on the Zoom call and join us. If you love it, join the group, share your experiences, share your wins, and we'll continue to keep growing the community.
Yeah.
Next
and
up,
I would even see.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. Well, I was just going to add, people are welcome. We record all the calls, and people are welcome to go in and check out the recording, see if they like it, and of course, join the group and see if they like it. So I'm going to drop the Facebook link to the group into the chat here so that people can take a look.
So, that's one of our passions. That's one of the things that we believe in. That's one of the things that we really put a lot of time, energy, and effort into helping make sure that loan officers are pointed in the right direction and that they can win. As far as that goes, I mean, it's been great. I love it. And I hope that we can get this community over 1,000 people in the next couple of months. And I feel like as we continue to spread the word, I think more and more people will join. And I think there'll be a lot more value adds and a lot more sharing of what's working. And with the refinances coming up in the next 6 to 12 months, it'll be a great resource for people to share information, ideas on how to capitalize on that market.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think most loan officers are positioning themselves. It's been a rough couple of years. So they're trying to figure out how best do I capitalize on what's coming this year, because I've got to play some catch up.
Right. Well, and the other thing that we have to remember is, the biggest thing that we have to remember is this, that not only do you have to implement the plays, but the one question I ask every recruit is your business scalable? Is your business scalable? And if it's not, then you should be joining our group so we can teach you how to scale your business.
Yep.
So.
Yeah. And I think scalability comes from two things, right? It's our CRM, right? It's our CRM, and it's also the support systems that we have in our company.
Yep. And all the integrations.
And the integrations. Yeah.
So, and being able to have a process in place that is very streamlined helps with scalability. Have a great LOS, a great CRM, great technology as far as everything else that goes with it. But more importantly, a badass staff of people who work really hard, who want to see these deals closed just as much as you do, as quickly as possible. When you have a badass staff of employees, you can't go wrong because everybody gives a shit.
Yes, that's key. That's key.
So yeah, I'm swearing like a trucker tonight.
Yeah, I was going to say you are, and I think it's okay. I think you can swear on live. You can't swear on TV, but you can swear on StreamYard.
Is there a disclaimer somewhere?
Mature
audience. You can swear on live, but you can't swear on TV. But what else you got? What else you got for today?
That's all I have for today. I just wanted to sort of reiterate what we're doing from a coaching standpoint, share the resources there, share why we do it. Because I do get that question a lot. It's like, why are you doing this? So I'm glad we were able to get that out there. So if any loan officers watching this want to participate, go to our Facebook group, which is loanofficer15minuteplaybook.com, or go to the workshop website, which is loactionplan.com. Check it out. If you like it, please hang out, comment, like, share, and get engaged. If you don't like it, that's okay too.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right, my friend.
All right. Well, thank you.
This is the first one that we've done under 15 minutes, and we'll go from there for sure.
Yep. Sounds good. Thanks, Craig.
All right. Thanks, Phil.
Bye, guys.
Nice shout out. So you're 100% correct. Badass team definitely helps. So, all right, my friend. I'll see you.
All right. Thanks. Bye.